Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best Bluetooth speakers available in the market now. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs, to see the most up-to-date prices, and find out more information about these Bluetooth speakers. You can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which Bluetooth speaker are you currently using and would you recommend it? Let me know in the comments. At number 5, Anker Sound Call Motion Plus, Best Sound Clarity. In recent years, Anker has carved out quite a respectable reputation for itself, when it comes to offering high-quality speakers and headphones, at a relatively low price, typically aimed at those who want decent audio quality, without having to pay a fortune. The firm has gone from strength to strength. The Sound Call Motion Plus utilizes two high-frequency tweeters neodymium subwoofers, along with a passive radiator with a total output of 30 watts. They pack a surprising punch for the size and price point. Even at high volumes, music sounds crisp with no distortion. The tilted design helps in some way by throwing music across the room a bit more effectively. The speaker's pretty good at generating a wide frequency range from 50 Hz to 40 kHz. This means that you'll hear finer details in the music you listen to, thanks to stronger mids and trebles. There's also Anker's bass up technology, which ensures that bass sounds deeper and richer at all times. The Soundcore Motion Plus does a lot, with its relatively small form, able to charge your devices, survive a splash or two, as well as play your music well. It's an appealing device. It might look unremarkable, but it offers pretty much everything you would want from a wireless speaker for casual music listening. Does it provide the powerful bass of a high-end model, but it's also lower in price than its biggest competitors, as a relatively inexpensive alternative to waterproof speakers on the market. Like the others in this list, the Soundcore Motion Plus could be a sound investment. At number 4, JBL Charge 3, best for outdoor use. The Charge 4 is already out, but I still prefer the Charge 3 when it comes to sound quality. The JBL Charge 3 is a big speaker, and that physical size translates to big sound. The speaker can be really cranked up, and will have no problem filling a large room outside. It can project sound fairly far, but it's best experienced within about 20 feet, measuring 3.5 by 8.4 by 3.4 inches and weighing in at about 1.8 pounds. The roughly cylindrical Charge 3 is a bit larger and bulkier than plenty of competing portable Bluetooth models. The downside obviously is that it weighs down bags and is a bit more of a pain to tote around. The Charge 3 offers some of the deepest and most powerful bass I've heard from a portable Bluetooth speaker. The bass response works best on a flat surface. That can help resonate some of the sound like a tabletop. Given the JBL's rugged and sturdy build, you won't be surprised to hear the Charge 3 sounds neither shy nor hesitant. It's an enthusiastic, powerful sound highlighted by the passive radiators pulsing vigorously. At either end of the speaker there's no riddle, where the JBL Charge 3 is concerned, and the evidence speaks for itself. It may not be the newest speaker in JBL's Charge family, but that doesn't stop it being a versatile wireless speaker, with a fine feature set and very good sound quality. For its price, it's excellent. At number 3, JBL Flip 5, the best mid-range option. The Flip 5 improves its sound a bit from the previous version, and changes the charging port to USB-C, but it loses an auxiliary port, and costs a little more than the Flip 4. It's not an essential upgrade for current Flip lovers, but if you're seeking a small, simple portable speaker with good sound, you should consider the Flip 5. The Flip 5 has overall very good sound with impressive bass for a speaker. Its size compared to the Flip 4, the Flip 5 has more bass, and spreads the sound slightly wider. The Flip 5 gets plenty loud, measuring about 96 decibels at max volume, louder than the Flip 4, but it got pretty distorted at that level. The sound was better around 85 decibels. The cylindrical Flip 5 measures 7.1 by 2.7 inches, and weighs in at 1.2 pounds. It's available in 14 different color schemes as well as a camouflage themed design. The Flip 5 has an IP7 waterproof rating, meaning you can submerge it up to 3 feet in water. JBL says you can play the Flip 5 for 12 hours on a full charge, but that seems to underestimate its actual ability after using it for more than 5 hours at mostly low volume, it still had 3/4 of the full charge. Since its first version, the Flip has been one of the best portable Bluetooth speakers. The Flip 5 does just enough to keep it among the leaders. It combines an easy-to-carry design with better than average bass. At number 2, Marshall Kilburn 2, best sound quality. There are few portable Bluetooth speakers that are as loud as the Kilburn 2. Even for a mid-size model, the Kilburn 2 is portable in the sense that you can carry it by its strap, but it's too heavy and bulky to say throw it in a backpack. The good news is that it can deliver some serious power for its size, and adjustable bass and treble knobs allow you to alter its sound signature to suit your tastes. Marshall has promised that the Kilburn 2 has improved sound quality compared to the original Kilburn, and it absolutely delivers. For such a small speaker, it packs a powerful punch in terms of volume, and since I obviously can't test it now, I can imagine it's making quite the noise outdoors at festivals and parties. Thanks to its multi-directional sound and backfiring tweeters, the bass and treble controls allow you to tailor the sound to your preferences, and also to the genre of music you're playing. You might want to crank up the bass for hip-hop and dance tracks, for example, or increase the treble for guitar-heavy rock. The battery will last for about 20 hours of use, but this is obviously dependent on how loudly you have it playing. A full charge takes 2.5 hours, and the speaker can play while it's plugged in. A 20-minute charge should give you about 3 hours of use. Overall, the Kilburn 2 is an impressive little speaker with a well-balanced sound, that's just as suitable for parties as it is for casual listening, with its backfiring tweeters and multi-directional, ensuring it fills a room easily. At number 1. Harman Kardon Onyx Studio 4, the best overall. The Harman Kardon Onyx Studio 4 provides much more volume than most other portable Bluetooth speakers, but does so at the expense of weighing in at 4.5 pounds, and taking up about the same amount of space as a basketball. This speaker certainly isn't going to accompany you on very many adventures. What it can do is easily follow you to every room in your house and into your backyard, providing loud and high-quality music as you go. If you're not too worried about volume, and you just want a portable speaker for your home that sounds great, you can grab any of the other speakers we included in this video. But if sound quality and loudness is your main concern, then you can't go wrong with the Onyx Studio 4. The Onyx Studio 4 lasted about 10.5 hours in my battery life testing, well longer than the manufacturer's claim of 8 hours, which is more than enough for a full day use. Considering this is a speaker that one would most likely use in or around their home, that feels like more than enough battery life. It also conveniently is a good bit longer than the average backyard barbecue. The sound is powerful and saturated, and the Onyx Studio 4 allows for very loud listening without noticeable distortion. Particularly impressive are the low tones, which are well defined and massive, but with the retention of that pleasant warmth that's characteristic of Harman Kardon devices. Definitely one of my favorite Bluetooth speakers out there. Buying guide: battery life is a key parameter to consider. You don't want to be recharging the speaker every hour. It should be able to last as long as you expect to need it. The small speakers tend to have smaller batteries, and don't last as long, but for some of the larger ones you can expect to last for 24 hours. More typical lengths of operation, maybe 4 to 10 hours, and it'll be specified as average battery life. The reason for this is that the louder you play the speaker, the more current it'll use, and the battery won't last as long before it needs recharging. Waterproof designs choose a wireless speaker that can keep pace with your active life by surviving stormy weather, spill drinks and drops into puddles from the pool to the beach, to all your outdoor adventures. A rugged Bluetooth speaker will keep the playlist going wherever you are. Some models are even submersible, so they can survive an accidental plunge into the pool or the lake. Voice control: Voyage Control combines great sound with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or Microsoft Cortana voice assistant, so along with streaming music from your mobile device, you'll have your own personal assistant to get you the latest news, order a product, or operate other smart home devices just by using your voice. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time. See